teacher. With over 4 decades of changing lives, your self-discovery archaeologist. Get ready to be the best of you with your host, Beverly Zimet.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Beverly Zimet Show, where being the best you today is going to get really easy. My guest is calling in from sunny Las Vegas. Her name is Michelle Finnegan Nixon, and she is with Powerteam International. Today we're going to discuss events. And when we look at the upside down world of 2020, events have been challenging. So we are going to do our best to help you guys really understand how we can work to overcome some of these challenges and actually make having events fun, exciting, and engaging, and also what? Educational, enlightening, empowering, and all of those great things. And to top it all off, what we can do to put you on the stages internationally. So, Michelle, take it away.
Well, hello everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Beverly, for doing this for us. Of course, we love events. I consider my event fellow goers as my business prayer partners.
I kind of like that.
I call people my brayer partners or my business prayer partners because we are always so inspired. We love each other. We get a little bit addicted to events because, who wants to be home depressed? And you can, hang out with people who want to have lots of fun, make lots of money, and help lots of people,
Right.
So really, and part of that addiction, I think, is from people like Tony Robbins. When you get together, you do crazy things together. You jump and you dance, or you sometimes just pick up a journal and, a public speaker will get on stage and they really hit home. They really, get you to where the heart of the matter is.
Exactly. They touch your heart. They make a difference in your life, and that's that interaction. And when you're on a Zoom, or thank God we had it, right? But in webinars and things like that, you just don't have that feeling of really being connected, right?
I actually started virtually. I got into the online business through telesummits. I don't know if you remember those.
I do. My gosh, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago, yes.
Yeah.
And people would call into a bridge line. I remember it was so exciting. Nobody could see each other, but we could all hear each other. And they would say, tell us where you're from. And it'd be like Michelle from California and Tanya from Texas. And it was really fun. And that was really cool. It kind of got me, interested in, recognizing that there are people all over the world that enjoy what I do. They're, entrepreneurs. They want more than the regular 9-to-5 job. They want to see their kids. They want to travel. They want to have fun. Right, and so it started with me on telesummits, and I really liked virtual events. And then one day, the dun 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 dun, I got to go to an Allie Brown event. It was Coaching Business Intensive, and there was about 250 public speaker coaches there. And they said, we're going to change the world because the event business and the coaching business are exploding because people want shortcuts. They don't want to figure things out. They want to work with a mentor. They want someone to help them get there faster. And so we have a gentleman by the name of Michael Silvers who runs a lot of our events globally and virtually. And he says a lot of times you need 2 coaches, 2 masterminds, and a mentor. And so I got really excited about the event business, especially when I met Bill Walsh. And I know you know who Bill Walsh is.
Right.
He actually just got the ranking of top 20. He's number 20 globally as a recognized business expert and coach. And so a mentor, Bill would be a mentor. And then, of course, your coaches would be, people that help you kind of fine tune specific things, and then 2 masterminds. A mastermind where you're the smartest one in the room. That way you can polish your
Exactly.
skills as a teacher and presenter. And another mastermind where you are so not the smartest one in the room.
You're the one that's coming up in the ranks, right? Put you on that hot seat, right? And get you cooking. But there's so much value, Michelle, what you're saying here. There's so much value coming out of a mastermind because people are looking at you, your business, as you tell them what's going on, and they're going to see things that you don't, right? And they're going to give you all kinds of great information to really scale your business. And that was one of the things that really got me interested in Bill. Gosh, I think it's been 3 or 4 years ago now. I've been to, I think, 4 Rainmakers, and I've been at his events in Chicago, several of them out there, because I have friends. I could just stay out there, right? I've been to the ones in Las Vegas. I think there was another state I was in. I'm not sure. Hadn't made it to the one in London, but you know what? That's next on the agenda, right?
That's next year.
There we go. And, but Bill's energy and his heart, this is what really impressed me about the man. He wasn't ego. He was coming from the heart. Now, he's not going to take crap from anybody because he knows his business. He knows his business.
The doctor is in the house.
He does come from the heart, and he's genuine when he works with you and wants to scale your business. He wants this. Sometimes I've seen him operate. It's like, gosh, he wants it more than you do because he sees a potential. And he says, your story's too important to not have it out there. What you have to offer is a great impact and inspiration to others. So Bill, for me, has been a mentor for a lot of years, and going to his events, there's a lot of the same information that gets spoken, but every time I hear it, I get something different. He says it's a little bit different. He adds different things to it, and you're like, oh my gosh, got to write that down. I mean, I've got stacks of notes from,
Everyone says that.
I know.
I've had people call me. I remember one of my clients called me and said she was actually mad, because she couldn't write fast enough.
Oh.
I'm like, you're complaining because he delivered too much content? And she says, well, yeah, kind of, because she was writing so fast. Everybody writes fast because Bill's just throwing it out there. But I think, there's a lot of people who do the cookie cutter kind of business thing, and they kind of see what so-and-so's doing, and then they try to, do what that person's doing and try to figure it out. I think the difference between Bill is he's actually a venture capitalist. He's been turning businesses around for years. And then he started the Rainmaker program, and he really does understand business from the ground up.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, he does.
People have the hands-on experience, and very few people have worked into multiple industries too. So he's very he's a very sharp guy. He can tell right away if he listens to you and you're talking to him about a business idea. It's like right away he kind of has an understanding of whether or not that's going to work, and he'll tell you, he'll give you his ideas. So he's just really accomplished. He's one of the most connected people I've ever met in my life. I mean, if you go to any of his websites, iPowerteam.biz, or you go to any of the Rainmaker stuff, Platinum Speaker Camp, you're going to see that he has shared time with Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Les Brown. He's a very connected guy, and his programs are great. And he has been doing these very large events. He does about 300, 400 events a year. And as soon as COVID hit, he said, team, we're going virtual.
Right.
And he started creating the most incredible virtual events. So we have the Success Club that people can join. It's free. We also have a VIP version of that, and they get access to a bunch of content. He's also has the Network at Noon that I actually run. And so people who want to, network with other business owners, they can do that. But the most exciting event that we have right now is we are on tour with the Global Elevation Summit. And there's like 25 public speakers, there's networking, there's workshops. You can meet Bill, you can take pictures with him, you can network with your fellow entrepreneurs, and we're on tour. And so we're going to Denver, and this is why we're talking to you. You're in Denver,
Right.
and we're super, super excited to get all the business owners and entrepreneurs together in the same room, because we're kind of a little bit like the circus, and I shouldn't say that in a teasing way, but we're going to gather all the business people
Right.
and entrepreneurs in your area together, and then we leave and you're there. So I encourage the savvy business person to go, because it's free. Just go. You can exchange information with all the other business owners and entrepreneurs while you're there. So you could, generate some leads, or maybe find a supplier that you need in your business. The speakers are all top notch, and they have lots of content to share on how to
Right.
start, launch, and grow a business. You're going to have a great time. There's even a house guests from hell game that is really funny and fun to play with other entrepreneurs. So it's a great time, lots of value, and it's free. It's just grab your friends and go. You're going to have a great time. And I think people are kind of zoomed out right now. They're a little
Right.
zoomed out. They're a little frustrated. It's like, wear your mask, practice the right protocols, but go and see people live, face to face. There's nothing better than being around a bunch of on fire for their business entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
And for the lucky few that want to actually pursue a public speaking career, and who would like to work with the best there is at it. In my opinion, I've worked with lots of different public speakers. I've never seen anything like Bill, and everybody will say that. The
Right.
man is a genius when it comes to communicating clearly and showing value and helping people, those of people who want to learn how to sell from the stage or want a public speaking career. There's nobody better to teach you that than Bill Walsh, truly. And so that's what he's kind of known for. And that's not what he started out to be known for. He really is interested in helping people with their business. It just happens that he's such a great communicator. People were like, we want some of that too.
Right. Another thing that I really like about Bill is his casualness.
Yes, he's fun.
He is. He brings a lot of adventure and laughter, right? He's not one of these guys that's in a suit and tie, up here. He's like, give me my tennis shoes and my blue jeans and I'm set to go, right? And so that casual, that you feel relaxed when you're around him. He doesn't separate himself from everybody. It's like, hey, I'm one of you guys. I was sitting out there in that chair at one time, and now I'm up here. Let me help you move from the chair here up here to this stage. And this is kind of what we're doing in the virtual reality world.
Oh, yes.
Because I know a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, I can't get up on that stage, it's just like, whoo. It's been proven that people would rather die than get on stage.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But, when you change that perspective, in the virtual reality world, we get you on international stages, and you're in the little avatar form.
I can't wait, because I don't have to worry about hair and makeup anymore.
No, you don't. And you don't have to worry about hotels. You don't have to worry about food. I mean, you could be laying in your bed, and it's great. It's great. But it really brings back the engagement, because you are immersed in the world that you're looking at, and everybody sees the same thing. Like now, sure, we're on a Zoom. You're seeing the world right back here on me, and we're seeing a poster on you, right? And we got our little signs up here in front. But in the virtual reality world, it's all self-contained. You talk to each other in there. The little avatar mouth works, right? We are all about business in there. And we're doing events in there where you actually see a real live time booth, okay? And it's so awesome that you feel like you're really at an event. And it might be across the world, right? So we have vendors from all around the world. So you're going to be listened to, as a speaker.
I can't wait to be in your world.
We're gonna go there after this show. I'm gonna take you in for a little treat so you can get a little heads up. But that starts October 1st, and right now I have up here on the screen the Powerteamtickets.com, so that you guys can get registered for Bill's event here on Thursday, the 24th. That's 3 days from now, right?
Yes.
So we definitely want to see you there, and come and look me up. I will be down there. So there's my name, little redhead. Can't tell my hair is really red, but it's really red.
You got the word "met" in your name, so go meet Beverly.
That's right.
I love it.
Yeah, I never looked at that before. That's true. So and I'm always busy because that's my initials, BZ. Yeah, I'm always BZ. Right?
Oh, that's cool.
I know. So go to the Powerteamtickets.com and sign up. And then when you do,
the event is called the Global Elevation Summit.
Yeah, and the picture's over here on the side. When you click that Power Team Tickets, it'll show that, so you'll recognize that, right?
Yes.
Right.
And tell your friends again. We were talking about, again, business prayer partners. We all could use
exactly
a team of people, a mastermind. People that are on the same page. And have, the same goals, to do better in business, especially virtually. You can do stuff virtually. You can. Oh, that's something else I should mention. For the Denver folks, definitely go there live. You're gonna love it.
Oh,
Those that are watching the show that can't make it to Denver, you can watch it virtually.
Right. I had a few people sign up for virtually. I didn't realize that it was virtual, right? I tell them, you gotta get her.
It's both. And then if you want to go to iPowerteam.biz, you can find out the schedule. I try to keep things that are coming up on powerteamtickets.com, because I just make it a little easier.
So once they get on your agenda with the ticket, you're going to have them in the database, so to speak. So they'll get, information.
They'll get instructions. In fact, let me just read this real quick so people know. So they're going to go to the Hyatt Regency at the Denver Convention Center, and it's going to be on the Centennial Ballroom on the 3rd floor.
And it's really easy to get there. Yeah. Parking downtown is not comfortable. But we do have what they call the light rail, that you can jump on that light rail and go down, and it's, I don't know, I think it's $5 for a round trip ticket most anywhere, right? And I got to find where it is up here on this end of town because I'm used to doing it on the other side.
There's a link that they gave me, but they can text me too if you want to, give them my information. That's fine. But it says the first 25 attendees will receive free Starbucks cards.
Well, there you
and
guys
so
go.
You're going to bring your business cards, and of course it's business casual. And you do need to bring your face mask. That's still important. And they will be checking your temperature to make sure, everyone's safe.
So make sure you put ice cubes on your head before you walk in.
Put your ice cubes on your head. You're bad, bitch.
Just saying.
I'm going to sound BZ. Is BZ when you're good or BZ when you're bad?
BZ's just BZ when she is.
Okay. So, and if you get there early enough, again, they're going to be networking all day long. They have keynotes from between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you want to be able to make sure you're there for the whole day. If you can make it the whole day, you're going to get the most out of the event. And but you're going to have fun.
You will. I've been to Bill's events here in Denver before. I actually attended the very first one that he had here.
Do you have any favorite Bill Walsh quotes or anything? Can you think of anything?
Oh, geez.
He's got so many.
I have to write his whole talk. There's just everything he says comes out of his mouth. You're just like, oh yeah. He
has one thing called Goya. You ever heard of Goya? Get off your ass.
Oh, no, I hadn't heard that. But you know what? I have told people that
Hilarious.
before.
He's fun. He's
He is.
smart. He will really help you start, launch, and grow your business.
But
he says funny things.
He is serious because, you know, it's so true, Michelle. You know, if you don't put into action no matter what he says or what any speaker says, if you don't take that information and put it into action,
right,
then why did you even go? Right?
Yeah, he's not there to make you feel good. In fact, one time I was with someone and he asked them, he said, you know, who's your business coach? And they told him, he says, are they making you money? And they're like, well, no, they make me feel better, you know. I'm, you know, my mindset. And he's like, are you monetizing?
You know, and he's really a stickler on
when I
that.
heard that, I go, you know, that's really true. You people hire business coaches and they forget that they're actually supposed to monetize. They're supposed to make
money. Yeah, they're not supposed to be your best friend.
Psychologist, your counselor, you know. They're a business coach. You're supposed to help you make money in your business.
Exactly.
And so it brings me to another story. I don't know how much time we have, but
as much as we want. It's my show.
I remember. I love it. So I remember the big deal was The Secret. Remember The Secret?
Yes.
It was all woo-woo, you know, I see the money, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. You know, everybody's thinking about, you know, the secret. What's the secret? You know, and trying to find the magic formula for a successful business. So I remember the first time I sat in an audience and I watched Bill get on that stage.
Uh-huh.
And he says, have you all heard about the book, The Secret? And everyone said, yes. He goes, well, I wrote another book, and it's called The Obvious. And I busted out laughing so hard because he was trying to say, it's obvious. You got to work. You can work smart or you can work hard. You can work the power team way. And let me tell you, we are connected because of Bill.
Well, you know, you just said something. Family. You said something that's really, really important. You know, and Bill says this all the time. You can go to the top alone, or you can go to the top with a team. Which way is going to get you there faster?
You can go fast alone. You can go farther
with a team, right? And so that really is critical because when you're working together as a team, everyone's working for the same cause and everyone has a level of expertise that keeps the train moving, right?
You also want to learn, do, and delegate, you know, so you're not wasting your precious time when you should be working,
he says that about staying in your lane too, right? Stay in your lane. Because where your expertise is where you need to focus. And that's where the delegating comes in, right? So you delegate to someone where your expertise isn't and theirs is, and now you're beginning your team, right?
And that's why it's so thrilling when you go to the Global Elevation Summit is you see all these people and they're all different. They all have a different aspect of what a person needs in their business because there's a lot of moving pieces to a business.
Right.
And so you'll hear, you know, Angel Tussie. Well, let's give her a shout out. She's from
I was just thinking about her because I was going to say, you know, I met Angel Tussie at my first event that I went to in Chicago. And she was just getting started. This was only like, I don't know, the second or third time she had been on stage with Bill, right? Yeah. And look at her now. I mean, she's soaring. She's a great person. I love her personality. She's been a long-term friend. And what is like having her on a team here is she's all about the media and PR.
Yeah, she's
and the
public relations. She's helping people with their books. She's helping people get media exposure.
Right.
You know, so that's great. We also have Mark Yuzik. He's a hypnotist, and he's also does a lot of mindset stuff, and he's transforming lives. He's hugely entertaining. But he's so much more than that. He's a great entrepreneur, a great friend to Powerteam, and just a brilliant business guy. But he's going to make the crowds laugh so hard. They're gonna just for him alone, just bring your friends, because Mark
it's not all
amazing.
business, it's entertainment interacted with business to show that you can still be an entrepreneur and have fun doing it, right? And when you come to these events, when you come to these live events, you are speaking face to face with someone, and that may be one of your next teammates. Where are you going to come into a room full of thousands of people where you can meet the person that could be the one to take your business to the moon? Past the earth here, to the moon, right? And again, let's take a moment here. Let's go back into the virtual reality world. I'm going to share something with that, right? So you have to ask yourself, is your business virtual reality ready? Right?
Yeah.
Is your your business virtual world ready? And what does that mean? That means, are you ready to take and shine in another format globally, in the avatar world? So taking the events, like where we're going to go here on Thursday, live in body, we are still live in a body. It just looks a little bit different, but it still looks like a human. It's dressed like a human because everything in here is business casual. It's not where you're getting freaked out looking things. No, everyone has to be dressed. We do have a dress code in here. And you are still coming in contact in that immersion. You're coming in contact with people as if you were at a real event. There's no social distancing. There's no masks. There's no plane tickets. There's no hotel rooms. There's no jumping on the light rail. Everything is done in your home. But you are immersed because everyone sees the event. And you interact with the vendors. You interact with other attendees. We have shows, right, where they're on stage. And that's an international stage because we are global. Business International, Digital Business International, DBI, which is the link down here, the DBI for business. Go there, and it'll take you into an avenue where you can get on the platform. You could be a part of this event. And this event we're starting on October 1st is going to go. It's our fall festival event. It's going to go through November 11th, and then November 12th to December 23rd, we're having our holiday event. So we're going to have stuff where you can, as your parents, you can bring in your kids. We're going to have story time, telling, reading, because we have authors in here who write children's books. So they're going to launch some of their books, read some of their other books. So it'll be a storytelling time where you can now put your kids in front of this and they're immersed in it. This is their technology. They get it. And so now you have an author reading the story. And then you can purchase their book afterward. Everything is a clickable item in here. People can connect with you in here to the outside world. So it's the best way to do the closest thing to a real live event where you're interacting, fully immersed, without the Oculus glasses. It's PC compatible, right? And we have a lot of fun. I can't wait to show you this, Michelle. When we talk again, you're going to say, oh my
I'm already excited. I'm already thinking about how it could change, just coaching portals.
Definitely.
Your own forums,
Yes.
just different, it's just really cool. I mean, nothing is cooler than live with people,
Right.
flesh and blood events.
Right.
But I got to hand it to you. What you're doing will be the next best thing.
It really is because,
cool.
Look how many people are going to have to be on this live stream because they're not able to get here, whether they're from overseas or just in the States, right? For different reasons. There's right now the upside down world's going on, right? So they can join live stream, but what if they could join in the virtual avenue? Oh my gosh, now they're really there. So I just put up a picture of a book that is coming into completion here. It's a book that I wrote. I figured, okay, if I'm in the virtual reality.
Congratulations!
I know.
All right.
So it's called How to Mastermind Your Business to Success with Virtual Reality, right?
Love it.
Rock
Love it,
international
love it.
stages from the comfort of your home.
Well, you're going to have to speak at Network at Noon.
Yes, I
And
am.
Probably one of the Success Summits. We'll have to definitely do that as well.
Right.
But just so you know,
When's the
if
one
there's
coming to
anybody-
Chicago? I might end up
Well,
in Chicago.
Can't wait. I want to go to Chicago. I haven't gone to Chicago yet, but I know it's in the plan at some point.
Yeah, I
But
lived
I
out
wanna
there for
say,
a while. So.
We are always looking for public speakers.
Right.
We have all kinds of avenues for anybody who is in business that wants to take their public speaking game to a much higher level.
Right.
So we just want to remind people of that. Don't forget, you can reach out to me, or you can actually
just
text.
comment. Actually, comment below here. Michelle's
Let me
name
give
is
you
here.
The text too. There's a couple of things going on with Powerteam. I might as well mention it since we're
Well,
going a little
when we
longer.
get finished, we'll put
Yeah.
them up in the upper part too, so they have all
Perfect.
those links and everything. And everyone that's out there listening here, you want to be on a stage? Then go to this DBI for business as well. We'll get you on international stages. You want to be on my show? Comment below. Say, hey, send me a
There you
link.
go.
Because I'm always up for putting people on the show because it's getting that word out. It's engaging. It's exposure. He who gets the exposure
Wins.
gets the word,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your virtual stage. I can't wait to send people to your virtual stage. And but if anybody wants to be part of this thing that we're doing, it's a small business advisory program. We're coming to a town near you, and if anyone's interested in that, they can text SBA to 26786. You could, for those that are in Denver, you can meet Michael Silvers, who's running the SBA program in Denver at the Global Elevation Summit.
Okay, so that's
But if-
SBA to 26786.
Right. So it's the Small Business Advisory Program. We're looking for speakers. We're looking for business people, experts that can teach, local business owners in their area using the Powerteam program.
Now, don't
And
you
if
do
anyone-
masterminds in different areas as well, right?
Do also, yeah. And this,
Right.
if you text SBA to 26786, you will be in touch with Michael Silvers, who also runs our mastermind programs. So anything that you really are interested in as far as Powerteam goes, you can text SBA to 26786. You can also get a copy of Bill's book, The Obvious, that I mentioned. Just text Obvious to 26786.
And it's spelled
And
just
if-
like it's
Just
said,
like
right?
that.
Yeah.
And if anybody is interested in speaking with me, because I'm so much fun,
She is.
I'll give you my cell phone number. It's 949-522-5563. And so I know that's a lot of information.
And
But
again,
we're
we'll
having a lot of
have
fun.
it. We'll have it. We'll have it on the video and everything. So
Powerteamtickets.com. That's the easy one.
and we got that one right up here. Let me get to it again. Right there it is. Powerteamtickets.com to get yourself to this event.
So we always say success is by design. So it's time
Yes.
to start designing your success.
Because
So
your success is your destiny and your legacy,
is.
right?
it is. And get your kids to come too, because if they're at the right age, they're going to start thinking about their dreams coming
Yeah,
true.
there's
and
so
building
many
them.
young entrepreneurs these days, and again, they're all about the technical things, right? They're in this virtual reality world, and this is where we're finding a lot of 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds that are on the platforms. I mean, my gosh, every day you hear these young kids, from anywhere from 10 on up, starting their own businesses by just doing Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives. It's like, if they can do it, hey, come on, what's going on here? Why can't we as adults do it, right? Because sometimes we have this hardcore in this brain, and that's where your hypnotist guy can really help you, delete
Oh my
that,
gosh,
right?
yeah, Mark is brilliant. I saw Mark. He had this guy propose to his girlfriend at our event. It was
I saw one of those. I think that was in
then
Vegas.
he
That
had
was in Vegas.
the guy was doing the tango with him, and it was so hilarious
Yes.
to watch him do the tango. But just crazy fun. Have amazing time with, like I said, like 25 public speakers, the workshops, the networking,
Right.
just get to a Global Elevation Success Summit if you can.
If you
and
want to
definitely
change your
Denver.
life, you want
Yes.
to elevate your business, this is the place to be. Powerteamtickets.com. Go there right now. Don't wait, right? Don't wait. And if you want to be in the virtual reality world, where are you going to go? We're going to send you right here to
Perfect.
the bit.ly, DBI for business. Make sure because it's case sensitive that you capitalize the DBI and the F on 4 and the B on business, right? Because we want to see you there. And you know what? If you forget about it, it's going to be here up above, and just comment below, say, I want VR, and someone will reach out to you for sure. I want the Power Team. Comment below. We will follow up, and we all get those ding notifications. So, and I will make sure your information gets over here to Michelle, and she's so awesome about following up. I mean, we played phone tag for 3 days, and then all of a sudden everything just exploded. She goes, hey, Bill's going to be here Thursday. I said, I know. I was thinking about getting a ticket and everything, and she goes, you have to. And so we just started talking, and wow, here we are right now, doing a live, and really promoting.
Somebody's calling me right now, so apparently
somebody got your phone
show
number.
has got people excited because the phones are ringing off the hook.
This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Yeah, I was gonna go
and
check
I didn't
over
even
here
have to do any song and dance with anybody.
No. I tease people about getting on the virtual stages, right? Is like, we want you up there, whatever kind of entertainment you are. We get Michael Silvers up there, and he can start doing some of his,
Michael Silvers, yeah.
I know, he's awesome. I know him. I've been to his shows in Vegas. There's something I didn't share about the virtual reality stage, because it is avatars, right? However, if there is something, this is like, it's going to blow your mind. If there is someone like Michael Silvers, because he does it's a magic show, right? Doesn't he?
I didn't know Michael Silvers had a magic show. I'm gonna have to
ask him. I'm thinking it might be a different Silvers, but anyways, let's just say
Why don't we just tell him he's gonna do magic?
We're gonna tell him he's gonna do magic. So we get someone doing magic on our stage, or we get someone doing yoga, or meditation, or Tai Chi, or something like this, where there has to be demonstrations, because the avatars don't quite get the contortions and whatever that are necessary, right? But we will get you in your live physical body on stage, because we have this massive big screen, right? On stage in your human body, doing what it is that you do best, because you need to have people actually seeing that. So you'll be in there in person, but you'll also be there in your avatar, so that
the avatar, I promise you, can do yoga better than me. So. The avatar's worst yoga is better than my yoga.
Well, it can wave, it can jump, it can dance. I mean, turn upside down. There's a lot of things that your avatar can do. But the first thing we need to get you on the platform is to teach you how to walk, turn around, go left, go right, go fast, go slow. But, it really is simple, and you start playing around in there. You're going to want to play in there, because there's so much going on. It's not all about business, because we are about business here. But we do have some after-hour events where we'll actually, let's just say we want to do a movie night, after the event.
I'm all for that. I think that is great.
We'll take you into, so here you are, on the platform. Now just envision this. You're on the platform. You click the button. It takes you into this movie theater that's decked out in lights and colors, and it's dark. You have to walk in like you're walking in. You go find your seat. You sit down, and the movie's going to start whatever time we put it, right? Whatever the movie is. And we click, and now everybody is in there watching the movie. How cool is that? And another thing we can do, so let's just say you meet someone while you're in the event, or you meet a vendor that you really clicked on, and it's getting close to dinner hour or lunch hour. It's like, hey, you want to take a break? Yeah, let's grab a bite to eat together. Can you do that in virtual reality? Yes, because we are going to have really fancy restaurants, or just a casual, little restaurant, right? Where you can meet, you can order food in from wherever it is, ding ding, it shows up, or you make something in your own home, and you go into that restaurant, and you're sitting across from each other, breaking bread, getting to know each other, and there's a plate of food in front of you, and a glass of drink, right? Now, how's that for a visual? Because you're not sitting here on a Zoom watching each other stuff your faces, right? You're actually at this restaurant having a conversation, enjoying lunch, and getting to know each other. And no one else is around. It's just you and that other person. Now, how cool is that?
I think it's brilliant. I can't wait to see what else.
Oh, we lost your voice.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there you are. Now you're back.
Okay, so my phone is literally ringing off the hook. And it's tied to my computer.
That's a proven given that.
I'm telling you, I don't know what you did today, Beverly, but the phone is ringing off the hook. And I'm hanging up on people because I can hear it on this computer. But it's been wonderful spending time with you. I've got to start answering some.
You need to go answer those phones. Let's put up this link again. She will get to you, I promise. Text her.
I will.
Text her. You got her phone number now. Text her and say, "This is so and so. I was watching the show. How do I get to be a part of it?" So mention the show. It's important that you mention the show, right? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's so much fun. I've got to come back.
Yes.
I know that I have some other teammates that want to spend some time with you.
We'll get them on the show.
And we'll get Bill on. We'll get Bill on your show as well.
Definitely. Let's see what we can do here in the next couple days, and because we're going to do another show like this tomorrow and one on Wednesday, right?
Perfect.
So everybody that's watching today, get your friends to look out for this, because we will be on tomorrow and on Wednesday.
Perfect.
Michelle, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's so much fun every time
Go
I
answer
hang
that
out with
phone.
you.
I know.
I will. I mean, it's just literally you heard it. Did you hear it ringing?
Yeah, I could hear it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Next
No,
time I have
don't
to
apologize.
shut that
It's
off.
great. That's the magic
Yeah.
of being on stage. Whether it's in a Zoom setting like this and being on a show or a podcast or anything like that, it's the exposure that it gives you. Right? So it was a pleasure, Michelle.
Got my Powerteam hat.
Yes,
ready
you
to
do.
Sparkle the day. And PowerteamTickets.com, the Global Elevations Summit. You're going to love it. So,
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, Beverly. We'll see you virtually.
Yes, you will.
Take care. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.